I am here with Lacey Jones, who for me is like such a mega blast from the past. I feel like Lacey and I came up in poker together. I mean, you're for sure one of the early female figures and definitely one of the prettier faces among women to come into poker. Lacey, I haven't seen you for a million years. Tell me and everyone at home, what have you been up to?
God, right now we're working, my husband and I have a small business with skincare that's really big on Amazon, way bigger than we ever expected. So basically just working full time on this huge company and turning it into a really bigger company basically with new products that we're adding on. So it's been a super busy year for us.
So model, turned TV host, turned poker player, turned entrepreneur. I mean, a very natural progression. Is poker at all in your life still?
Well, I won a World Series ring last year online, and then I kind of had to stop and focus on the business. And so I wish I could be playing. I miss it. I've been jonesing, seeing all of the updates. But right now it's more important to focus on the business, especially when Amazon's so big right now and the sales that we've been getting. And being bestseller is always just huge. So we just kind of want to capitalize on it and kind of run with it. So
at what point with business will you be able to kind of maybe return or feel like you have more free time to play poker? Do you see that deadline in your mind?
Not really setting a deadline, only because we have a really big goal for the next 3 years of possibly exiting, and so we really want to build the company as big as possible, from 7 figures to hopefully 8 figures, maybe even more for an exit. So it's kind of one of those things where you look at playing poker, and I definitely can play when I'm 80. So I've got plenty of time, but I'd love to come back next year, but I think we're still going to be in the thick of it. So. And
online, or you mentioned winning an online ring, online or live, what are you preferring these days?
I mean, online for the convenience, but I mean, ideally, anything that's going to be an early one-day tournament super fast would be ideal. Keith and I go to bed at like 7:30. We wake up at like 5 a.m., so it's just one of those, it doesn't work with poker, if you guys know. So.
And before I let you go, give me I want some nostalgia vibe. Like, it's not often that we get to chat with somebody who's been in poker for a super long time and I think was like an instrumental figure. What's like a favorite memory from like back in the day? Like early, before poker, I mean, the moneymaker boom had already happened, but I just feel like we were involved at a time that like it wasn't quite this yet.
I miss the big boom that we had where you'd walk down the halls, and like I kind of miss all the booths and just the fun and the excitement and having drinks and hanging out with everyone. And it was just this whole summer camp. I really miss that camaraderie that we all had. I'm trying to think of any significant things, but there were so many cool parties back in the day where everyone was just throwing money. Like, you go everywhere. I mean, this is a great view. This is always a fun place to have a party for a World Series. But just looking back at some of those epic parties that they had for Poker Stars and all these other big companies, it was fun. You remember those?
I was gonna say we might not remember because we might have been drunk because like the parties were so good, maybe. So I mean, that could foggy memory, maybe.
There were some good photos. Good thing for photographers.
That's the only way we remember. Okay, Lacey, I'm gonna let you go enjoy the party. Thank you so much. If people want to know about your skincare line, like give a little plug.
Oh, great! It's CSM Skincare. We have the #1 dry brush on Amazon. So if you even type in CSM dry brush, that'll pop right up. And yeah, we have over 20,000 reviews on there. So it's definitely a good product to have.
Congratulations! And for poker players that sit in like disgusting casino air all day, you know, you could use a little skincare,
a little exfoliation, some hydration. Yeah, come and visit.
All right, I'm Tiffany Michelle, catching up with my old friend, Lacey Jones. We're here at the GG Poker Party at the VooDoo Lounge, and you're watching Poker News, powered by Club GG Poker.